Hello, mystics. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited about this chat that we're going to have today. Because it's been alive in my life, it's been alive in the lives of those who are part of the mystic. And if you don't know what the mystic is, it is my, oh God, my favorite place to hang out. It is an ongoing container where women and moms who are doing incredible things are expanding their capacity to receive. We are clearing out traumas, receiving activations, doing theta healing, like really stepping into that next level version of ourselves. And we are just wrapping up the womb wealth course. So again, in the Mystic, we have exclusive courses that are just for these women who are willing, capable, and able to invest in themselves, invest in their healing, invest in their growth, and invest in their children. And the biggest thing of this womb wealth course is talking about worthiness. And there's no surprise that this just seems to be the energy of a collective recently. Our worth is being challenged on such a deep level. And so today I want to really help you to expand your worthiness because here's the thing. Now that you're a mom, your life is no longer your own and your beliefs are no longer your own, meaning that now that at the moment you conceived your child, you started passing on your beliefs to them through the placenta, through the umbilical cord, right to them. In addition to that, so not only are they holding on to your beliefs through DNA, they're also watching how you are showing up for yourself. They are watching how you're reacting. They're watching what you're accepting. And I put a post out there recently saying, your children learn their worth based on what you accept. And I had so much amazing feedback on that because more and more of you are realizing just how important it is for you to be doing this healing on yourself. Just how important it is for you to be expanding your capacity to receive, to fully trust yourself, to find your tribe, to feel supported, to clear out the old programming and the generational cycles that are no longer serving you. Because if you are wanting to raise sovereign, liberated, empowered kids who are loving themselves, they need a mom who also does the same. So I want to help you in this short amount of time that we have together. I want to help you to really expand your worth. So the first step in figuring out what you believe you're worthy of in order for you to then make the changes, make the upgrades, go through the alchemy process is to do a womb audit. And if you've never done a womb audit before, it's pretty simple. You are going to go through every area of your life. And I want you to write down what it is that you are receiving in each of these areas. So, with your relationships, how is your relationship with your partner, with your children, with your parents, with your tribe? Are you feeling supported? Are you respected? Are you accepted? Do you feel unconditional love and bliss and happiness? Or are you faced with resistance when you share your gifts? Are you faced with judgments when you start doing the more witchy, magical, mystical stuff? Are your children, I don't want to say disobeying you, are your children resisting your teachings? Are they throwing temper tantrums? Do you feel like you have to hold on to everything with regards to taking care of your kids, your home, maybe also running a business, taking care of back end things? Like, do you feel like you're doing it all, or do you feel like you are receiving help? How is your sex life? Are you open to receive? Do you enjoy receiving pleasure, or do you feel resistance and ick and uh, insecurities around it? Do you feel safe when you are intimate with a partner? Do you have a partner, or do you feel like you're not even able to receive that? Worthiness ties into your ability to receive. And worthiness is the biggest belief that is held in your womb space. And so this is a great area to heal if you're struggling to conceive, because if your womb is holding on to feelings of unworthiness, then there's no space to hold on to a new little light being. Take a look at your finances. How do you feel about receiving money, receiving even compliments, receiving help, receiving attention? Go through all areas of your life and just do an audit of what's currently happening in your life. And then I want you to ask yourself, do I want this or do I want more? Chances are you're listening to this because you want more. You are so worthy of so much more. And this is what we are talking about, and really showing the moms in the mystic, like they are worthy of so much more. And we're doing the healings and clearings on the womb space, and they're noticing that they're attracting more in. And it's just so beautiful to witness. And this is what's possible for you. And that first step is to do that womb audit. You have to know where you currently are. Because where you currently are is also showing you what your kids are currently instilling within them, especially if they're in those first 7 years. This is what they are believing they are worth. So if you have a partner who is disrespectful, who is maybe throws their own temper tantrums, if you have a partner, or if you have issues with finances, your children are seeing that, they're picking that up, and they're taking it on as their own truth. And I know deep within your heart, you want to raise your child to have a quote unquote, a better life than you, a life where they are more expansive, where they can hold on to more, where they feel more worthy and they love themselves deeper. I know you want that. You just may not be giving that to them because you yourself are not holding on to that same level of worth. And this is why the journey of being a mystic is so empowering and liberating, because you're not only living your best life, but you're guaranteeing that your children are going to see a mother who receives $10,000 a month and feels worthy of it, who has extremely high and strong boundaries and standards with regards to a relationship, who loves her body unconditionally, no matter what it looks like. I know that is what you want for your child. And when you feel like that, your child's going to see, oh, that is what is possible. That is the new norm. So the second step is then to clear up your sacral chakra. So your womb and your sacral chakra are one and the same. And this energy center, which is held in your womb space, like right below your belly button, this center is all around feminine energy. And again, we talk about this in such deeper levels inside the mystic, and specifically in the womb wealth course. So if you're not in there and you want to get in, the doors are closing at the end of November. And then I'm not sure when I'm opening them again. Yeah, I haven't got the message yet of when we're going to open them, but we're closing at the end of November to go deeper with these women. And there's only 20 spots and 10 are already taken. And right now you can join for $47. So I'd highly suggest it, especially if you are wanting to expand your capacity to receive, whether it is love, happiness, joy, patience, money. This is a space to do so. So we are doing this in the mystic, and I want you to do the same. Start clearing up your sacral chakra. Now, what this means is it could be as simple as doing some chanting around, it would just be Vam for the sacral chakra. Just chanting Vam. It could be going deeper and doing some theta healing and doing some reprogramming and clearing out the trauma from that space, especially if you had a traumatic birth with your child, or you yourself had a traumatic birth when you were born. This is held in the womb space. If you experience any sexual abuse in your lifetime, this is held in the womb space. And this is going to block your ability to see that you are worthy. So a part of you might be saying, I've been doing this work for so long and nothing is changing. It could be because the activations, the healings, they can't actually integrate and instill into this space because it's already taken. That space is taken up by the trauma, the wounds, the imprints, the memories of any trauma, um, any beliefs that have been passed down from your mom to you. And this is why in the Mystic, we're doing things like we're cutting cords and we are clearing up our womb space. There's actually a practice that we do in theta healing. So the moms who are taking the theta healing seminar in January are going to learn this, and it's healing the baby in the womb. You can do this on yourself and heal yourself in your womb and heal your children when they were in your womb. So no matter what you were experiencing when you were pregnant with them or when your mom was pregnant with you, it can all be just canceled out. So now your womb is actually able to hold more. So clearing it out is so important. And if you want to receive some theta healing on that, then join the Mystic, because we're diving so much deeper into that. And this week, actually, we're talking all about relationships. So your relationships with everything. This is a space where we're clearing it out. It also brings me to step 3, which is to start stretching what you are worthy of. So this is something in an activation that we did in the Mystic, and it was so powerful. So powerful. So I want to share it with you. I want you to start expanding how much you are receiving, just a little bit, even if it's just like an extra minute of time. So the example that I was using in the womb wealth inside the Mystic was wanting to hold on to more patience. And don't we all want that with little independent new earth kids who yeah, they want to walk their own path. They're sovereign beings and we can't control them. And so we as moms got to hold on to a little bit more patience. And so the practice that I was sharing with these moms were, okay, so you want to hold on to more patience. You want to feel worthy of being patient. So let's just start expanding that a little bit. So the next time that you are faced with a situation where you need to hold on to a little bit more patience, such as if they're throwing temper tantrums, they need to go to sleep and they're not, whatever it is for you, I want you to ask yourself in that moment, can I hold on to patience just a little bit longer? Even if it's just a minute longer, can I hold on to it a little bit longer? And the more you do this, so maybe you only lasted a minute, maybe you lasted 5 minutes. Honor yourself, congratulate yourself, feel proud of yourself. And the next time, see if you can do it a little bit more. And what this is doing is it's starting to train your womb, your subconscious mind, that it is actually safe to hold on to more, that I am actually worthy of holding on to more. Because when we can hold on to more, this is where more wealth comes in. This is the whole thing about the womb wealth course. This is where more wealth comes in. When you're able to hold on to more patience, your child's going to see that, oh, patience is a normal thing. Patience is easy. Patience is effortless. If you're wanting to feel more worthy in your relationship, say with your partner, this would be a great time then for you to stretch how much you are worthy of receiving, let's say, support, intimacy, pleasure. Asking yourself, can I receive just a little bit more? And this may require you to start asking for more. And these are some of the beliefs and blocks that we've worked through in the Mystic inside womb wealth, because that's going to come up when you start to stretch, because we are expanding and going past the limitations of what our subconscious mind and our beliefs and programmings are telling us we are worthy of. Right now, you have a cap, you have that glass ceiling that you're not able to go past. And it's just because it's trying to keep you safe. This is what you are used to. This is what it has been programmed inside of you. So you know nothing else. And this is where doing the subconscious reprogramming, so theta healing, and downloading the feelings so you actually know that it's safe, theta healing. This is where these two pieces come in. And this is what we're doing inside of Womb Wealth, inside of the Mystic. We are working on those two pieces every single time. So that way you have the strong beliefs and the emotions and the conscious practices, which I just gave you today, to start changing your reality. In this case, it's working on worth. And here are the benefits you're going to receive from this. You're going to, and this is something that we talked about in the Womb Wealth as well, you're going to notice that you're going to lose weight naturally. No extra working out, no extra diet, you're going to lose weight. This is just because when we feel not good enough, when we have worthiness issues, it likes to pool around the sacral chakra, which is around our lower abdomen. And how many of us moms have struggled with losing weight there once we have our kids? And there's so much we dive deeper into inside of the Mystic, such as your perception of your body and, oh my gosh, your connection with money, all things that are going to be creating more of this weight in this area and blocking up your womb space. But just by you releasing this worthiness alone, the unworthiness alone, you're going to notice you're going to lose weight. You're going to notice that you're going to be receiving more money, more happiness, more joy, more time, more energy. You're going to notice a shift in all of your relationships. There will be some relationships that fall away because that person is unable to meet you where you're at. However, you'll notice that majority of the people will be able to meet you where you're at and up level themselves because they want to be in your life, because you are magnetized or magnetizing them to you. You're going to notice that your children are going to act differently. And this is, I think, the most beautiful part. Your children are going to start to connect deeper with you. And isn't that what we want? We want to have that deep soul connection, that cosmic connection with our kids. The womb space, the sacral chakra, is all about connection. And when we can clear up those addictions that we have, whether it is to our beliefs, whether it is to our old programming, our trauma, external substances, when we can clear up the feelings of not being worthy and deserving, when we can clear up our womb from any trauma, then we can hold on to more. And again, if you are breastfeeding your kids, you are passing those beliefs directly to them just by you doing the healing. And then as they watch you change how you show up, how you act, how you speak, how you think, now they're also strengthening those new neural pathways within themselves that I am worthy of more. And this is one of the powerful things you can do to help support your child's spiritual development. So that way their sacral chakra is cleared up. Because, and again, if you're taking the Theta Healing Seminar in January, you are going to learn this and it's going to be life-changing. Healing the baby in the womb exercise. It clears your whole maternal line. So it's going to clear your mom's trauma. It's also going to clear any of your kids. Just by you doing the healing on yourself, healing your womb, healing you yourself in your mom's womb. It's going to clear everything. And now imagine having your kids have a cleared womb. There's no extra imprints. There's no extra generational trauma. There's no ancestral programming. There is just a clear womb where they get to define how worthy they are. And they get to see in you that worthiness means so much, that they are worthy of so much. This is a step to raising sovereign new earth kids. Balancing their chakras, supporting the beliefs tied to those chakras. And this is why you being the mystic is so powerful. So powerful. It is so important for you to expand how much you believe you're worthy of. And it may scare the shit out of you because you've never been in this space. And this is why having a tribe, this is why the women in the mystic are thriving, because we are all going through it together. We are all connecting. We are supporting each other. And if you felt like the black sheep of the family, this is that space for you to feel like everything you're going through, all those triggers, all those unworthiness beliefs, all the alchemy that you're processing, that's all normal and you are safe and you can continue on with it. I'll share with you a little story. So, I had a business coach earlier this year, and she told me to up my price for my theta healing seminars. And I was telling her, like, I don't, can't do it. I don't want to do it. Everyone has this at a certain price. And she's like, Emily, do you believe that you're worthy of that? I was like, no, I'd love to charge more, but everyone else is charging less. So why are people going to choose my training over someone else's? And we had a back and forth because I didn't feel like I was worthy of it. I didn't feel like I was worthy of charging more. And once I did the subconscious reprogramming, I downloaded the beliefs and I started doing the conscious practices, which was in this case, just upping the price. I had 3 people sign up in 2 days without any extra promoting of it, any extra marketing. I didn't even know how they found me. They weren't like in my world already. They just entered into my world and they signed up. And I was like, what? Because no one else, no other instructor is charging what I'm charging. And I actually had a couple people send me emails saying, Emily, I noticed that your theta healing seminar is so much more than everyone else's. Like, what is different about yours that you're charging this amount? And I literally wrote back, this is what I'm worthy of. Take it or leave it. And obviously this is after I really this is my new truth. This is my new level of worth. At the beginning, I wouldn't have said that. At the beginning, I would have said, my business coach made me. But now this is my new minimum. And chances are I'll probably increase the price. No one else is doing this. And here's the thing, no one else in your current life may be doing this work. No one else may feel that they are worthy of even being worthy of more. And that doesn't matter. You are an awakened mother. You are a mystic. You are a leader. You are the one who's going to walk the path in your tribe, in your group, in your circle before anyone else. And this is why having that support system as you do so is so important. I had that support system. That's the only way I would have raised my price and not backed out and not gone back to the old price. And the funny thing is that Vienna, who created Theta Healing, who channeled it all, and who certifies you to be an instructor, she tells us there is a minimum we have to charge for the seminars that we are going to be hosting. A minimum. She doesn't list a maximum. Yet every single person who goes through her trainings to be certified as an instructor always starts off at the minimum. They don't even think about it. This is the price I'm charging. And they look at everyone else's prices and they just follow along. And this is how we can get caught up in these conscious collective beliefs. This is how we can end up turning into that zombie or that, I love you, that sheep. Because we are afraid to take that step outside of the norm. But I know you're not. That's why you're here. That's why you're in my container. That's why you're listening to this episode. You are willing, capable, and able to parent against the norm, to do things differently. This is why you are a mystic. This is why you are meant to be expanding your capacity to receive more, expanding your worth. This is why you are meant to be raising the child you're raising, because they picked you knowing that you were going to expand your worth. Simple as that. And so if you are wanting more of that support, then come join the Mystic. It is only $47 to start, to join. And you receive all the previous healings, activations, coaching, live events, We're just completing womb wealth at the end of this week, and then we're once the doors close, we're diving into so much more. The themes that are coming up is either chakra work and or like really stepping into that mystic, so more channeling, more intuition, more intuitive work. Like this is the work that we're doing in this space. This is for the woman who is ready to receive more, to invest in herself, to know that she's worthy and deserving of it, and to have that support as she goes through it. So I welcome you if you're ready for that. I welcome you if you're ready to just go right into the Theta Healing Seminar and learn how to do all this yourself. They're both such powerful, powerful practices for you as a new earth mom, as an awakened mystical mom who is wanting to raise sovereign new earth kids. Simple as that. So I love you. I love you so much. I thank you for being here, whether you tuned in live, whether you're listening to the replay, whether you're listening to it on your favorite streaming platform. I thank you. I thank you, thank you, thank you. If you can, leave a review, share it with another mystic mama. Let's get this message out there. Start expanding your capacity to receive more. Start expanding your womb wealth. And if you're ready to join the mystic, I'll see you in that space as well. Bye for now.